Okay, we are here live today. Not live, but
We're here today.
we're here today. And I got Brendo Dynamite as well. And we are doing...
Wataguan.
Yes. Tell them where you're from.
Brendo Dynamite.
And we are
Doing the damn
talking about dreadlocks today. And I figured with this setup I got going on, it'd be interesting to get a dual take on some subscribers' dreadlocks. Without visuals today, just wanted to do an audio only version.
In any event, let's get this show on the road.
We are on reddit.com/r/notnation today. Brendo, what do you know about Reddit?
Never read it before.
He's never been on Reddit before.
I mean, I've heard of it, but I've never actually been on it and gone to it to read anything.
Well, let me tell you, Reddit is the #1 all-stop shop on the internet for any form of information and content you would like to read. And on this particular subreddit, we discuss dreadlocks and freeform locks.
Right on.
Much like your own. First off here, we got Positive Me with 8.5 years. 8.5 years locks. Hey, look, what color is that?
Now, are those dyed or is that like natural progression into that color? That's what I want to know.
Now, these look definitely dyed to me. Like purple, maybe a pink.
You know, never know, man. It could, depending where they live, maybe that's natural.
But 8.5 years.
It looks good, though.
8.5 years, definitely looking fantastic.
That's dedication for you right there, no?
I can see that there's some beads in here. There's kind of some like hair clasps as well. What do you think about decorating the dreadlocks?
I mean, to each his own. I don't put anything in my hair. I'm just happy it's all still there and still locking. So keep locking, walking, and talking along the journey.
Pretty much. And 8.5 years. I've just hit 8 years myself this month.
Yeah.
So these are hitting home right here.
How long was your first journey?
My first interlocks, they were about 7 years.
So this has surpassed your first journey now, and you got like 16 years total, huh?
Definitely over 15 years experience.
Now imagine if it was all 15 years in one shot. Would it be on the floor?
It would be on the floor, and my neck would probably be crooked.
So I could be taller than you if that were the case.
Yeah, you would have been taller than me at this point.
Right on. Well, good thing you started over then, huh?
I guess so. Next up, we got free to be me, up and down. So this is his hair up. It's got like a beehive kind of look going on there.
I couldn't see from here if that was like a big wick, like how the weekend was, or if that was like a bun style. But now I can see it's more like a bun, right?
It's definitely a bun.
Let's see the next style.
It says here free forming for 2 years, and down, boom.
There you go. Those are good dreads. I mean, when I think about how I wanted my dreads to be before I started growing them, I kind of envisioned something to that effect. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I think they're kind of along the same path as something to that effect. So yeah, good dreads, man. Looking good.
These look sick. I'm liking the bleach that he's got on the tips. A couple of dread beads going on there. Definitely looking good. I feel like he was actually in the last episode. So Mandem's made it back to back. Locks for you 25. 3-strand twist. Got to keep the CMOS with me. 3-strand twist. What do you think about the 3-strand twist?
I mean, if you could pull it off and that's the style you want, then hey, more power to you. Me personally, I wouldn't rock that. But I mean, I'm an old man now, so I mean that's more of a youthful look, I would say. And if you're youthful enough to pull it off, by all means, do what you will. Looks good, buddy. Keep it up.
Now it's interesting to me because usually it's a 2-strand twist that is put in place. So he's gone with the 3-strand, kind of making them a little bit thicker than the average stranded twist. Now he does say he's keeping the CMOS with him. Now I think keeping CMOS with you is a lot better than keeping a Tech 9 with you. What do you think? Because we're pushing positivity out here.
I would definitely agree with that.
Right? CMOS has all that livity in it, right? So these are AI driven photos. Now have you seen the craze about the AI photos?
This isn't a real person?
This is a real person, but it's not a real drawing. It was done by AI.
So the AI, they just conjured up whatever images of this person. This could be a person that doesn't really have dreads for all we know.
Well, this person does have dreads, but he submitted a regular photo into the app, and the AI made this into art for him.
Okay, I see. Oh, yeah. Looks
Right.
cool, man.
So this has been a big craze. We did this on the last episode as well. Kind of looking like an Egyptian, like a pharaoh, African pharaoh kind of vibe here.
Yeah, for sure. It looks pretty cool, man. It looks high end, that's for sure.
Very much
Very
so.
vibrant and colorful, but I mean, there's not much in the way of showing dreads in these photos, though. But it's really cool artwork, needless to say. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, this one's kind of showing some more dreaded action there. You can see that he's got a side fade, front taper. Interesting. Now, I always find that AI generated locks don't really look like locks. You can tell that it's AI.
Yeah, some of these AI things I've seen are quite insane. Like what people are asking, putting into it, and getting back. Like
Yeah, it's kind of trippy, and it's going to be interesting to see the future of AI.
well, I mean, we're just asking for it for artistic visuals right now, but I mean, that's going to develop real fast, and who knows what we'll be having to do in the near future. It's interesting. Very interesting.
AI might even take over this channel one day. Over 4 months in, not sure if they could be considered dreads just yet, but he's liking them a lot. Now he's waiting for original length, and he's not a fan of his short hair. So,
Well, his hair's about the same length as mine was when I started.
when you started.
Yeah, my hair is like, I don't have typically like nappy hair. So, I mean, my hair is kind of more on the straight end anyways, kind of like that. So, dude, just keep on going, have persistence, and keep on ripping and tearing and twisting away, man, because that's what you're going to have to do.
Yeah, maybe for the ends, because they haven't really locked up. I mean, time will bring these together. And considering his question if these are even locks yet, I would say yes. And you can see it right here. There's maybe about 1.5 inches that has locked together. So that is the official dread section of your hair at this moment.
You're going to have to put some manual maintenance into that himself, though, too.
Is that what you think?
That's what I, in my opinion, but hey, what do I know? All I know is my dread's locked, and I'm happy with them, so hey.
Yeah, and I feel like his hair will lock together as well. I mean, he's only 4 months in, and that's his progress already.
That's it.
Like, wait until you're at 14 months, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be a hell of a lot of a difference.
Yeah, those are locked for sure, man.
Those are
Just
locked up.
early stages, but keep it up, man.
Like wispy tip locks right now. Yesterday was 2 years out from my twist and rip, 2B type hair, no retwists, just separation, bi-weekly shampooing, and apple cider vinegar 4 times a year. Big love to my lock family, strong roots, strong crown. Those look dope.
Those are cool dreads, man. Those are definitely thick and healthy looking and good length, and they're locked, man. Those can turn into some big long bangers over time, you know?
Yeah, seriously. And he's just 2 years in right now, and they're looking pretty fantastic. He's got blunted tips, some frizzy hair, loose hair on the top.
See, it's funny. I remember growing up, I saw more people in school and in high school. I saw more white people growing dreadlocks than black people with dreads in school. You know what I mean? It was always about the clean fade, I remember, and the braids, but not necessarily the dreads. And I mean, dreads are for everybody, and this shows you right there. Those are some of the healthiest looking dreads I ever seen, and just from the backside, I never would have guessed I was a white dude. So good on you, and keep it up, man.
Keep it up. And I guess it goes to say, it doesn't matter your skin color. Everyone can have locks, like you said earlier.
Exactly. Why not?
Exactly. Okay. Moving on to the next. Here we got first of the month. Whoa, these are looking pretty cool.
Yeah, man. No, those that's definitely looking like some freeform, and
They're actually looking quite unique, like very skinny, small ones towards the bottom, and then thicker ones at the top.
That's part of the beauty of dreads and the entire dread culture, man. It's you got the long ones, you got short ones, and these short ones sometimes are more interesting because they got sometimes I find they have a little bit more character.
Hence,
almost like a child that's got his whole life to grow. You don't know what kind of character he's going to be, but it could still in early stages of character development. You know what I'm saying?
Hence why he's got the animation of Goku on the top. He must be feeling like a Dragon Ball Z Super Saiyan with these locks.
I like those, man. They're looking crisp. Looking crisp.
These are 15-month free form. Man's rocking the dread fro.
That looks almost like a 2K hairstyle. No offense, but I swear they have that hairstyle in the game where it's kind of like a half fro into dreads, and then there's a little rat tail at the back. But I'd be curious to know if he's got a rat tail in the back.
Well, what I can see from here, he's got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rat tails going on. They're dread tails at the back here. Dread tails. I love this look. The dread fro is literally my favorite stage of locks because it's just so unique, and it's kind of like an out of the ordinary hairdo. So it's not like it's easily able to rock it in public with confidence. You know, you're definitely going to get some side eyes when you go out.
It's almost like the reverse, because most times, you know, you get the dreads starting from the top. Going downwards, or even shaving the bottom, but he's got it going from the back upwards, which it'll be interesting to see how the flow of the dreads might be. He might have like that. They might start from the back and kind of like flop over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Follow the path of how they're going, but that looks cool, man.
I like it. And 15 months in, so he's almost at a year and a half. So I feel like this is the year for him to really start seeing some mad progression towards the top and the sides. After a wash, looking dope, looking sick.
There you go. Got the bushy, thin dread looks, but those are nice.
Yeah, he's got kind of like thinner tips. Some of the dreads are kind of breaking off at some points. They're falling forward.
I find you see more dreads of that nature actually in Jamaica.
Yes, this is a very Caribbean style of locks. Like the free forms that come in on a thinner.
Why is that, you think? Why you think that actually in the Caribbean you got different development and style of dreads than what you see people here? Because people here have them done by people instead of just natural formation, or what do you think?
So there's definitely the manipulation of like locticians. And then we also have different climate over here as well, so I feel like that plays a big part.
I'm sure it does.
When they have the sun and the saltwater air all year round, it definitely helps aid into locks a lot easier than down here, especially in the freeform.
Right on. Whoa.
How can I start completely freeforming my locks?
Does that say Toronto?
No, it says Slipknot.
Oh,
it's just in reverse.
That's cool. Those are. I like those. I like those a lot.
Yo, they remind me of my Nintendo Switch because I got the same colorway going on my Switch right now.
Let's see that thing. That's funny.
the green and the green and the pink.
That's funny.
I'm also digging the paintbrush, or is that an Afro pick she's got in the back?
It looks like a pink. Why would it be a paintbrush?
Well, because her hair is like pink. She painted it.
Maybe okay.
Maybe it's some sort of like theme she's going on there, but.
No, those look dope. I like those.
So the question is, how can I start completely freeforming? Is take that pick out of your head and toss it in the garbage and just let them grow in. That's pretty much all you got to do. It's just a patience game.
But that looks like it's already long past the point of starting freeforming. So I mean,
it does. It looks like she's already already in that freeforming. So just keep on doing what you're doing. We got 27 months. #NotNation. Quick, what rapper had this hairstyle?
That's Triple X, boy.
Triple XXX Tentacion.
That's what I thought it was at first glance. I'm a little far from the screen.
So this is definitely a shout out to X with the forward ponytail, deep blue hair dye. Not a style that I could personally pull off myself, but I love seeing it on other people.
Yeah, it's definitely that young boy look, but looks good if you can pull it off. Me personally, I only pull my hair to the front like that to cover my bald spot. So looks good on you though, kid.
Yeah, it looks sick. And that's gonna be it for today.
That's it
on Not Nation. Reacting to subscribers' dreads here on Reddit with Brendo.
Yeah. Well, hey, pleasure being here, and I'd like to see some more and do it again sometime. This is fun.
Alrighty, sounds good. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. One love.
Easy.